Sometimes I forget to hit the live button. Let me tell everybody in the club that I'm live. Let me share. Let me share the live first of all. I keep forgetting to do that. I really need to remember to share the live stream link because I be forgetting all the time. Literally all the time I be forgetting to share it. Yo, share it. Let me see. No, that's on my Discord. Shoot. Oh, MJ says she loves me. I love MJ. There we go. Yay. Okay. What did she say? I love you too. Oh, let me tell her. There you go. All right, I'm live. This is a this is not pre-recorded. What the heck? This is a pre-Sunday live stream. Tomorrow we have a big stream ahead of us. And I just wanted to come on here tonight and just prep you. It's going to be a short little scripted stream tonight, but I just want to prep you for tomorrow's stream because it is going to be a doozy. It's going to be a big one. It's the case that everybody has been talking about. It's the case that everybody and anybody still wants to talk about. It's the case of Ellen Greenberg. I've always wanted to talk about that case. Besides that case, I've always wanted to talk about another case. I think it was Shaniqua Jones or something. The girl who they found in the freezer, if they think the hotel or something. I've always wanted to talk about that case too. That'll be for a different day though. But tomorrow I'm going to talk about another case that I've always wanted to talk about, and that's Ellen Greenberg. I just uploaded a new pre-recorded live video. Go check it out. Different cases. I forgot to edit out the part where I was like, damn, I need to edit this part out. Ignore it. Technical difficulties. Okay, I'm still learning. I'm still very learning. But I'm gonna read you a little bit of this document that I was talking about in the last of the live stream, just to prep you guys, just a little bit of it. This is the one that I was talking about that Griselda talked about that I was like, whoa, what? I want to talk about it. I found it. I found basically all the documents revolving Ellen Greenberg. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get everything and I'm going to read it to you guys. I'm going to sit here and read you literally everything. If I have to do a 2-part series, a 3-part series, I will do it. I will legit do it. But yeah, sorry, I'm trying to notify everybody that I'm live because I keep forgetting to put that I'm live. Okay, hold on. All right. So this is the document that can I write on this? I want a highlighter. Let's do yellow. Can I? Oh, I can write on it. Okay. Perf, I got my highlighter out. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to read you, this is the document that I told you Grizzly True Crime was reading. I'm going to read you a little bit of it, not all of it, because I do want to save it for tomorrow as well. So this is Lindsay Simmons. This is the woman I was talking about my last pre-recorded live. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But this is her, I'm assuming, PDF document that she put. So the medical examiner's office was asked to conduct an independent and unbiased review of all available materials relating to the death of Ellen Greenberg be conducted by the undersigned, The ultimate question to be answered by this review was whether the manner of death should be changed from the current ruling of a self-deletion to could not be determined or homicide. This review was conducted independently by the undersigned, with all opinions being those of those undersigned without influence by any other by any of the involved parties. Sorry. So the materials reviewed was electronic or paper records retained in the medical examiner's case file, photographs retained in the medical examiner's case file, electronic and paper records generated by the Philadelphia Police Department, transcripts for the deposition of Dr. Lindsay Emery, Sam Gulino, and Marlon Osborne. Consultative reports from Dr. Wayne Ross, Dr. Jonathan Arden, Dr. Cyril Welch, Detective Scott Ellman, Henry Lee, Thomas Brennan, Michael Woodhouse, investigative material provided by Dr. Wayne Ross, death in the apartment 603 would happen to Ellen Greenberg, documentary in the miniseries Hulu streaming service. So the initial report of death. This is I can't. Don't mind me. I can't highlight. It's the initial. I'm gonna do it with my finger because. Can I? Maybe because it's not bigger. Not that it's not bigger. It's just like that. There we go. I think that's what I need. This is the initial report of death. So on Wednesday, January 26th, back in 2011, at approximately 7:30 p.m., the death of Ellen Greenberg was reported to the Philadelphia Medical Examiner's Office, subsequently referred to as MEO. The initial report circumstances were that the descendant's fiance forced entry into their shared apartment to find Ellen with a knife in her chest. She was pronounced deceased at the scene by medics at 6:40 p.m. on January 1st of 2011. The initial investigation of death. So the MEO scene investigation. The investigator from the MEO responded to the scene at 8:27 p.m. on 1/26/11. I'm sorry. At the scene, investigators spoke to the deceased fiance and police. At the time, the fiance reported that he had left the apartment around 4:45 p.m. to use the apartment's building gym. I'm just going to highlight some stuff real quick, just so we know. Here, we're going to do the color red. So I'm just going to highlight so we know. So according to the fiance, he left the apartment at 4:45 p.m. to use the apartment. I want that color. Oh, Jesus. To use the apartment building gym. Building gym. Sorry. When he returned to the apartment at approximately, you know what? Let me just highlight it a different color. That should have been my first. Okay. I'm going to do this color. So at 4:45, he left to use the apartment building gym, right? And then he returned to the apartment approximately at between 5:15. Oh, why is it not going yellow? At approximately 5:15 to 5:30 p.m., the fiance found the apartment door secured from the inside. He attempted to reach Ellen. He attempted to reach Ellen via text, phone calls, and knocking on the door for approximately 1 hour. So 1 hour prior to him doing what he did, he tried to reach Ellen via text message, phone calls, and knocking on the door. 1 hour before he forced entry into the apartment. There is no conflicting information in the MEO records as whether the fiance was accompanied by staff from the apartment complex when he forced entry into the apartment. In the report of death investigation written by the responding MEO investigator under the section labeled circumstances, the following description was provided. So, on the 26th, Ellen's fiance, I think his name was Sean. Was his name Sean? What was his name again? Sean. Her fiance found her on the floor. She had a knife in her chest. I actually had the 911 calls and all that. Like I said, that's for tomorrow's live. This is just getting you ready for tomorrow. But he found a knife in her chest. But before that, he left the apartment around 4:45 to go use the apartment's gym. He returned, like almost an hour later, between 5:15 and 5:30. He tried to get into the apartment. He found out that the door was locked from the inside, those little latch doors. So he tried to reach Ellen. He called her text messages, phone calls. He knocked on the door for about an hour before he forced entry into the apartment. But MEO is saying, they don't know. There's a conflicting information in the MEO's records to whether the fiance was accompanied by the staff from the complex. So they don't know if he, the staff went with him when he was trying to, force his way in to the apartment. The fiance, proceeded to contact the descent via text messages, telephone calls, and emails for approximately 1 hour before he forced entry into the apartment. There is no indication in the circumstance report who provided this information about the entry into the apartment. I wonder if they're going to show us those exact messages. I want to know what he said to her. Like, did he tell her in a calm way, like, hey, babe, open the door. I'm trying to get in. Hey, open the door. Or, I want to see those. I wonder if they'll reveal those messages and emails. In a separate report written by the same MEO, investigators titled Investigation Report, under the section labeled Background. Labeled Background, the following description was provided. He, Goldberg, proceeded to try and contact Ellen via text messages, telephone calls, and emails for approximately 1 hour before he forced entry into the apartment. An apartment security man was reportedly present during the entry. The MEO investigators noted that all information contained within the background section of this report was provided by police at the scene, and the fiance is not documented in the case file who specifically reported that the entry into the apartment was witnessed by an apartment staff. Oh, hang on. So, according to Goldberg, well, I know the intent which reported the first. The investigation contains a second expert. Where did I read that at? God dang it. Right here. I was going ahead of myself. So, in the background section, the following description was provided that right here. Where's my little handy dandy pen? Greenberg, this is very important, proceeded to try and contact the deceased via text messages, phone calls, and emails for approximately 1 hour before he first entry into the apartment. An apartment security man was reportedly present during the entry. So there's a security man when this happened. Did he ever mention in the 911 call that there was a security person there as well? That's what I want to know. The MEO investigator noted that all information contained within the background section of this report was provided by the police at the scene and the fiance. It is not documented in the case file who specifically reported that the entry to the apartment was witnessed by apartment staff. Oh, so it is not documented in the case file who specific. So they didn't. Am I reading this right? They didn't document that an apartment staff was there to witness him forcing himself into the apartment. That's a red flag. Why didn't you put that in there? While there are no time and date stamps to verify which report was entered first, the investigation report containing the second excerpt reports was entered. Or wait, what? I'm going back. Expert includes details of interviews conducted after the autopsy was underway. The fiance reported to the MEO investigator that he found Ellen unresponsive on the kitchen floor. He called 911 and instructed to do, CPR. When he began to re-render aid, the fiance noticed a knife in Ellen's chest. At this point, he stopped re-rendering aid and awaited first responders. That's another key that you need to pay attention to, because I actually have the 911 call. I'll pay you tomorrow. The scene of the death was the 6th floor apartment. The apartment building was described as a gated community with a 24-hour concierge service. A severe snowstorm had impacted the region near the time of the death, which resulted in several inches of snow accumulation. The MEO investigator documented the scene photographically and with a narrative report, the findings of which appear consistent with one another upon review by the undersigned. Ellen was found supine, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, on the kitchen floor with her head and shoulders resting against the kitchen counter cabinets. At the scene, multiple stab wounds were visible on Ellen's chest and upper torso. Hang on. Sorry, I have allergies. In upper torso, the knife was lodged into her left chest. The knife lodged in the body appeared consistent with an overturned knife set found on the kitchen counter. Blood evidence appeared to be confined in the immediate vicinity of Ellen's body. Photographs of the scene showed a pattern imprint boot on the. Okay, but before we get there, let's highlight some stuff. Okay, so Ellen, the date when they found her, there we go. Anyways, Ellen was found supine on the kitchen floor. Her head and shoulders were resting against the lower kitchen cabinets. At the scene, multiple stab wounds were visible on her chest and torso. The knife was lodged in her left chest. The knife lodged in the body appeared consistent with overturned knife set found in the kitchen counter, right? Blood evidence appeared to be confined in the immediate vicinity of Ellen's body. So just right there, they're describing how they found Ellen when they got there. But hold on. Let's go back. The fiance said he was going to re-render aid, right? Did he lay her on the floor, notice the knife left her like that, or did he leave her the way she was positioned, how they said they found her, and just like, oh, well, I'm not going to do CPR? How did the husband find her? That's the fiance. I'm sorry. How did the fiance find her? Did he find her exactly the way that they're saying they found her? And the knife that was in her chest is the same knife that appeared consistent with an overturned knife set found on the kitchen counter. Besides that, they found blood evidence literally close to Ellen's body. They also took photographs, and they had a pattern imprint of blood on the floor near Ellen's right hand. The MEO investigator noted blood staining on the sole of Ellen's boot. Is it the opinion or option of the undersigned that the pattern imprint on the blood appears consistent with the thread of Ellen's boot? So they're basically saying, so they found blood on her boot, and then they found an imprint in the blood. So they're saying, could she have stepped on her own blood maybe? Could that have been her footprint? If I'm not mistaken, if that's how they're saying it. There were no signs of a struggle in the apartment. No valuables were noted to be missing from the apartment. No suicide note was found at the scene. No defensive wounds were noted. The sink in the kitchen was dry and had no visible blood or tissue. 2 knives in the kitchen sink were similarly free of blood or tissue. The only sign of forced entry was at the apartment door, where the door latch was incompletely detached from the door. Undisturbed snow was present on the apartment patio. No alternative means of entering the apartment were identified. Bottles of apazoram, clorazepam, and zolpium, if I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry, prescribed for Ellen, were recovered from the bedside table. Ellen's cell phone was found in the apartment bedroom. The last ongoing call was made at 2:23 p.m. on the 26th, back in 2011, lasted approximately 30 seconds. The last ongoing or outgoing text message was sent at 3:47 p.m. on the 26th. There are multiple missed calls and incoming texts from Mr. Goldberg between 5:30 and 5:54 on the 26th. There were also missed calls from the apartment front desk between 6:07 and 6:10. Boom. Okay. Next, it's going to be the first police report, but I want to save that for tomorrow. Now, just reading that, we've highlighted a lot of stuff. Remember this, because this is going to go on for tomorrow's live. Hang on. I don't know what's going on my Discord. So, I mean, just reading that, I've seen red flags. Multiple red flags, in my opinion. Why didn't they note in the report that an apartment staff security was there and witnessed Mr. Goldberg, forcing himself back into the apartment? Why didn't they put that? All right. Another thing was how they found her body. I mean, her fiance claimed that when he discovered her, that she was unresponsive on the kitchen floor, and they, 911 said, like, oh, you give her CPR. But when he tried to, that's when he noticed she had a knife lodged in her chest, and he's like, well, I'm not going to do it no more. I mean, there's a knife in her chest. I'll wait for you guys to get here. I want to know how the fiance found her when he first went into the apartment. Was she's what they say she was found supine on the kitchen floor. Her head and shoulders were resting against the lower kitchen cabinets. Was that the same way the fiance found her when he forced his way into the apartment complex? I really want to know. Like I said, tomorrow is going to be a big live stream, so I'm going to leave that there. Let's see what the Reddit community is saying. I always like to read the comments in Reddit, because some people do give like amazing opinions and some like good details in cases I've never seen, like affidavits, documents, stuff like that. So let's see what's going on here. I actually do have like literally everything. What is this? Oh, I have that. Okay, I have that document. I was like, I've never seen that document. I have this document. Why is it not letting me exit out? There you go. I have to press the back button. Hello, Des. You gotta press the back button. I mean, what do you guys think about this case? If you know about the Ellen Greenberg case, what do you think about this case? Do you think that she could have self-inflicted herself? Or do you think that it was a homicide and somebody murdered her? What do you guys think? Apparently, there's the Hulu docuseries. It's called Death in Apartment 603. What happened to Ellen Greenberg? I haven't seen it yet. I was going to see it right now after I end this live stream. But I did read, if you go back to my previous live recording, I did read what somebody in Reddit had to say on their opinion why they think that she self-inflicted herself. And then tomorrow we're going to read the part where they think why they believe it was a murder, why someone murdered her and set it up and staged it. But what do you guys think about the Ellen Greenberg case? This case has been talked about since the beginning, back in like 2011 when it occurred, and it's been talked about for the longest time, almost like what, 14 years, and it's still being talked about. Because of what they ruled it now, that her death was self-inflicted, that she did this all to herself. So what do you guys think? And like I said, tomorrow we're going to read a lot of more about this case. We're going to look at the 911 calls, read more of this document that I have posted here. A lot, literally everything. I feel like this is going to be a 2-part series or more. What is this? Exploration part. Oh, what is this? See, that's why I go to Reddit, because Reddit finds like similar cases to the cases I talk about, or they find affidavits and documents I don't have. Italian model stabbed to death on balcony. Ex-boyfriend arrested at scene. What? Okay, I'm going to save this for tomorrow. I need to do my research on this case. Some person put on Reddit, allegedly they think it's a similarity. Huh. All right. I'm definitely going to look into that case tonight. I got a lot of homework to do tonight. Just leave. Oh, I should have. God dang it. Oh well. But yeah, I hope you guys are ready for tomorrow's live stream, because woo, it's gonna be a long one. And if we have to pull an all-nighter, I will. I don't work Monday. We can pull literally an all-nighter. I wanted to do it tonight, but I got a little busy. And I was like, I'm not gonna make it home in time for the live stream. I made it home kind of late. So I was like, let me just do a quick little pre-recorded live. I'm pretty sure everyone's asleep. Everybody's out. Everybody's looking at other streamers. So I was like, I'll do it for Sunday. I'll come on a little bit early Sunday. I'll do part 1. Monday we'll do part 2. So on and so forth. So I did my pre-recorded live, and I was like, you know what? I'll just get on live real quick and prep everybody for tomorrow. It's going to be a lot. We got to read. So I'm definitely going to come on early, probably 7:30 Central Time. I want to end it before 11 because I know a lot of people have to work Monday. So I want to make it a reasonable time for you guys to still see me and then still go to bed early for work on Monday. And then, of course, Monday I'll come on live again, do the same thing. Reasonable time for you guys to see it. Reasonable time for you to go to bed, rested for work the next day on Tuesday. If it does become a part 2 series, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a multi-series of Ellen Greenberg, because it's literally a lot. Like, Crime Timeline, I kid you not, Crime Timeline literally, shout out to Crime Timeline, it literally gives me all the documentations, like everything and anything. Crime Documents found everything, literally everything. There's a lot of documents and stuff I need to show you and read you. So I'm probably going to do a lot of more reading and talking than showing you videos, just because you know how StreamYard is. It's always giving me a hassle. So I wanted to show you videos on my pre-recorded live, but I was scared StreamYards wasn't going to show it. But I'm definitely going to read you a lot of stuff, like literally a lot of stuff. But this is the case I've always wanted to talk about, and I'm finally going to talk about it. But yeah, so if you or anyone you know is trying to get into the true crime community, you want to do your own channel, you want to do true crime, you don't know what to talk about, you don't know what case to start, Crime Timelines got you. This is not sponsored by Crime Timelines, by the way, but if Crime Timelines doesn't see me, hi Crime Timeline, I'm like your number one supporter, because I'm always using your website for different cases. So let me load the Crime Timeline website and I'll show you. So Crime Timelines is an amazing source for my cases that I get. Crime Timeline is the best. Whoever owns Crime Timelines, shout out to you, because you are literally the best. It has any case not any case, but it has some cases like Suzanne Morphy, Nikki McCain, Nikki Staines, Brian Walsh, Ellen Greenberg. It's got Kata Scott, Charlie Kirk, Emmanuel, Celeste, Lily and Jack, The Missing Sisters, Austin Drummond. It even had Madeline Soto, Sebastian Rogers, Emily Pike. It has many, many different cases out there. It puts everything that they find on that cases, they put it all in there. So if you were to example, you want to talk about, and it gives you ads too, but don't mind the ads. So if you wanted to talk about Holland Snap, right? It's going to give you a detailed background on who Holland was and what happened to Holland. It's going to give you a timeline of everything of Holland from her early life to what led up to like what her disappearance, pictures of Holland, different stuff. It even links, sometimes it links the sources where it gets it from, and you just click it and it takes you to the source website. So like, for example, let's just say like, oh, they got something from Court TV. They're going to link the Court TV source, and you click on it and it takes you straight to the Court TV site and where they got the information from. So I'm trying to show you one that it has like documentation, like the files. Where is she? So for example, Ellen Greenberg. It has Charlie Kirk too. Actually, hold on. So for example, we're talking about Ellen Greenberg next. I did take a break off the David and Celeste case just because I haven't really seen much on it. But if there's anything new, I'll definitely come up and talk about it more. I still want to do the timeline you guys soon. But for example, Ellen Greenberg, right? It's going to give me the timeline of Ellen. It's going to talk about Sam. It's going to show me pictures, the 911 call on here. Hopefully it works because I want to show you the 911 call. It shows you the surveillance footage. It shows you the paramedics report. The main thing I want to show you, the surveillance footage from the apartment complex. So it shows you everything, pictures, literally pictures, the crime scene. Oh, snap. I have to be very cautious here. Oh, snap. It literally shows you everything about Ellen Greenberg. It shows you pictures, hold on, of the, I can't show you because then it shows you the pictures of the murder weapon too. But it shows you pictures of the diagram they did. It shows you her wounds too, by the way. Her injuries, her bruises. But it shows you the diagram that they did of her. And I don't think I can show you guys this on YouTube because I feel like YouTube will take me down just because it has nudity. But I'll put it on Discord and you guys could look at it on your own time. But it even has, hold on, literally all the documents, all the reports, all the letters, the autopsy reports, the declaration of Lindsay Emery, the letter, the medical examiner report, their findings, her death certificate, the police activity sheet, the medical examiner's office autopsy report, the search warrant, the surveillance video. Oh, the surveillance video, it's a PDF. Everything, literally everything. It gives you literally everything on Ellen Greenberg. It gives you the case records, more timelines. It gives you pretty much anything and everything you need, even more records. You see what I mean? The toxicology report, the death certificate, the autopsy, the report from one of the doctors, letters, anything and everything that you want. Crime timelines, it puts it on there for you for any case. Not all cases, but for some cases, it puts it on there for you. So shout out to Crime Timeline. If you see this, I'm like your number one fan and I use you for all my like live streams. So XOXO, thank you for being whoever you are. Thank you for doing what you do. Excuse me. But yeah, it's pretty much anything and everything you need for a live stream case. I use Crime Timelines a lot. I've done it with like some of the cases we talked about here. I should have done it for Savannah Soto because it had like a very detailed thing for Savannah Soto, and I feel like I should have used Crime Timelines for it. But it's okay. I can always go back and redo Savannah Soto. Oh my goodness. Look who it is. It is my favorite New York gal. It's Dawn Marie, y'all. Hello, Dawn Marie. How are you? How are you doing? Oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. That was like really close. Uh-oh. It was a popo. Run like speeding, but I don't know where he stopped at. I'm telling you. There's always something going on outside. All right, I don't know what happened outside, but yeah, there's always something going on outside. I live in the south side. There's always something going on. How are you, my Dawn? How are you doing? You guys go subscribe to Dawn Marie. I'm good. Getting ready for some upcoming events. How are you? Was shaking, kiddo? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm relaxing. I literally like 2 hours ago. Was it 2 hours ago? Probably like a few hours ago. I just got off Nove's live stream. He did a 10-hour live stream. He was kicking it strong for that protest. He was going strong. 10 hours is crazy for that man. I got off and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on live. Oh, it was 2 hours ago. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get on live because while I was watching Nove, I was out doing some errands. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna make it for tonight's live. Let me reschedule it, right? Because I didn't know how long Nove was gonna go on live. So I was like, oh, I'll move it to Sunday. He got off and I was like, you know what? I'll just do a pre-recorded live. Did a pre-recorded live. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just go live and prep everybody for tomorrow when we talk about Ellen. So now I'm here, relaxing, talking to you guys. I'm also getting sick. This whole weather here in Texas is just messing up my with my allergies, like real bad. I don't know if it's like the mold. Like when the mold goes up here, my allergies start going like really, really bad. Yeah, 10 hours. He was streaming since 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Central Time. So it'll be noon, 1 o'clock your time. He was streaming for 10 hours. He rode it all the way through. He was riding it on. He was there. And then towards the end, he was like, all right, I'm getting exhausted. I need to end it. And we were like, you should end it. You need time to yourself. A lot of these marathon lives I heard. Yeah, it was a lot. I think it was just Nove I saw. I don't know if there was anyone else, but it was just Nove I was on. Did you hear about Hidden True Crime Lauren? No, who's that? I don't know anything that's going on. Fill me in. Who is this Hidden True Crime Lauren gal? I don't know who that is. Fill me in. Did something happen to her? I've been meaning to catch up in all the Discords. I'm so bad. I don't even catch up in my own Discord. I'm bad at catching up on Discords. I need to see what's going on. Good evening. Oh, hi. Hello, Noodles Mama. How are you? How was your Saturday, Sunday? I know a lot of people are in different time zones. No, but fill me in. Who's Hidden True Crime Lauren? What happened? A lot has happened lately. I feel like I've missed a lot. I'm so sad about these bullies. Hidden True Crime Lauren has a channel. You need to check out the live. She did a 9-hour live stream. Wait, what? Someone's bullying her? What's her thing? Hidden. I'll actually watch that right now. After I lost you guys. After I ended, what's her name? Hidden True Crime Lauren. Let me see. Oh, I can't even spell. Hidden True Crime, is that her name? Here, let me show you. Oh, is it this one? Here, let me share my screen. Oh, my back hurts. Is it this one? What's 6 seconds? Oh, it's commercial. Yes, she's a girl from Utah. That's her. That's her. Oh, she's beautiful. Oh, 9 hours. Yeah, dang.
Hey, everyone. I've never been more nervous for a live in my entire life, and I've done a lot of.
I don't know who she is, but I'm definitely gonna watch her. I would show you, but I don't want to get copy striked. I mean, if she allows me, I'll show it, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. What does it say though? I can't silence anymore. I'm being stalked and bullied in fear. What? I'm being stalked and bullied in fear for my safety. What? I'll listen with you. Listen to this. Wait, but can I list? Can I play her on my stream though, or do I have to play her like offline? I want to know. Like, I've talked about bullying and like play the first 10 minutes. I can play the first 10 minutes. Okay. I do have to get credit to her. I've never seen Hidden True Crime before, but she's a very beautiful woman. I hate how she's being stalked and bullied and how she has to fear for her own life. But you guys go and subscribe to Hidden True Crime. Go give her some love and support. I don't know what's going on besides her title saying she's being stalked and bullied. I do not condone here in my channel, my little community. I do not condone bullying. I do not condone stalking. I do not condone harassing, doxing, anything like that. If you do that, I think you're a low-life person and you hate yourself, because for you to be stalking someone and bullying that person, for that person to even fear for their own life, it's just terrible. Because if you were in that person's shoes and how they feel, you would not like it. So I'm definitely gonna subscribe to her. But you guys go subscribe to her. Go give her some love, some prayers. I want to know more what happened to her. Hidden True Crime, if you see this, hit me up. If you want me to, I'll delete the whole stream. I don't want to get copyright strike or anything, but I'm pretty sure I will. But I don't know how that works. Give her credit in the description. Lauren, don't strike Des. Hidden True Crime is a good girl. Yeah, I'm gonna put her link in the description below. Lauren, if you see this, don't copyright strike me. But if you want me to, I'll literally delete the whole stream. You have my word, Hidden True Crime. If you come across my stream and you see this, I will delete this whole stream and I won't talk about it. Okay. But I want to know what happened. So let me know if you can hear it though. Let me know if you can hear it. Here, I'll put closed captions too. I want to know what happened to her.
Lives or a show in my entire life. And this is not a live or a show that I ever wanted to do or ever thought I would have to do. And this has been ongoing for months, what I have been dealing with. This is not drama. Hidden True Crime doesn't get involved in drama. We stay very clear from that. And those of you that know us know that. So I hope that nobody calls this drama ever again. In fact, it's so real life what has been going on with my family and with me for months that I decided to go to where I felt would protect me. And that was the courts and legal. And I filed a civil stalking injunction because what was happening to me and my family met Utah's civil stalking injunction code. The stalker was in Utah. And it was very clear to me that that was the step that I should take. And I was granted a temporary civil stalking injunction after I filed my evidence and my exhibits before the judge. That was served, and my stalker was served.
Okay, I did read. I do have to do commentary between it so I don't get striked. Go ahead. I know she will know you mean well. This is hard to listen to, but let's listen. Yeah, I mean, just hearing her, she sounds like she wants to cry. I want to cry for her. I mean, listening to her, I'm glad she went to court and she did what she had to do. She had to get the protection order. I want to know who your stalker is, girl. Like, I mean, if you want to come up on my live stream and, you know, talk about it and talk about this, I'm down. I don't do bullying. When I did the Aubrey Wyatt case, I talked a lot about bullying and resources and how I don't condone bullying and how I went through bullying myself half of my life. Even now as a grown woman, I still experience bullying. I just don't get how bullying occurs. When the whole Sebastian Rogers case occurred, there was a lot of bullying and a lot of streamers fighting with each other, a lot of people going to court, this and that. I don't like bullying. I don't condone bullying. There's so much hate in this world. Why do we need to spread hate? We need to spread love. Stalking wise, that's bad. Why are you stalking a grown woman for? For what? Do you not like her? If you don't like her, just say, I don't like you and move on. Simple. Just tell her, you know, if you don't like her, say, hey, I don't like you for this reason, move on. No need to stalk her, no need to harass her, no need to dox her or anything. I don't get people and how people do that. Like I said, if you do that and you condone that, you must be a low life centered person and you must hate yourself, and you're a disgusting person in my book for you to be doing that. Because here in my community, we don't condone that. We don't do that. We don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know. She cries. Oh, okay. Well, let me shut up and let me hear the rest of this.
Temporary civil stalking injunction. Thank God. And the next step to that, after filing a civil stalking injunction, is to hope to make it permanent. And that was going to be on Thursday. And then do you know what happened? Somehow, someone decided to let Law and Crime know about my civil stalking injunction. And Law and Crime decided that they deserved to have cameras in the courtroom while I am explaining what my family has been going through for months. The Law and Crime, I don't know, is it a slow true crime month? They thought that my family's pain should be live streamed on their trial channel. I am a limited public figure. I'm just a mom who.
Wait, Law and Crime actually did this? Like, for real? Shame on Law and Crime, though. Like, why? Why, though? Why? Like, for what? Ratings or something? Like, chill out. You no need to be streaming somebody's personal stuff that's going on. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Excuse my language. I cuss a lot.
As a YouTube channel, and yes, I've become a limited public figure. I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not Amber Heard. I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow. I am a mother trying to protect my family and my little boy. And I am a journalist who has never, ever in my life heard of anyone streaming a civil stalking injunction. Ever. It is not something you do. And why? Because it's someone that is being abused, that is attempting to escape something dangerous. I never wanted to do this live. But because of what Law and Crime did, I had to dismiss my civil stalking injunction because I am never, ever going to let my child's mental health be live streamed for entertainment.
Allegedly, someone from that circle went into their live to let them know this was going down. But what? Who is this someone? I like to personally, I like to speak to this someone and be like, "Fuck you," because why are you going to someone like Law and Crime and spilling someone's personal business? I mean, she didn't. She was trying to handle it herself, and yet this person, whoever this person was, decided to be a chismos, and go and be like, "Hey, Law and Crime, here's something you could talk about. Here's something for your rating, for your thing." Why though? Like, what's the reason? What was the reason? What's the reason for that though? Like, I mean, the stalker circle. I was told it was from the stalker circle. Oh, interesting. I looked it up because I was like, okay, I want to see what Law and Crime had to say. The only one I found was of Jaw, Uncle Jaw from Guilty of Crime. She's always in Obi's live. Y'all go subscribe to Guilty of Crime. The best. I haven't seen Guilty of Crime in a while. I really need to catch a live stream of her. But she did a reaction, I'm believing, of the balancing a 9 to 5 of the video we're watching right now. I mean, it's just so, it's like, why? Like, what are you trying to get out of this? Like, first of all, your friend's a stalker. That you're how do I say, you're feeding into your stalker friend's delusions. Like, really? As if I found out my friend was stalking somebody, I'd be like, "Hey, relax. No need to stalk this person. Go on with your life. You got a life. Move on. Leave this person alone. Why are you stalking them for?" Like, if you were a true friend, a true committed friend, if you had the common sense, you would tell your friend, like, it's not worth it to stalk this person. Leave her alone. Leave them alone. First of all, I wouldn't even be going and spilling what's going on in their business.
And I find it disgusting that anyone would want to do that to me or my family, a civil stalking injunction. My 8-year-old's mental health is not your entertainment.
She has an 8-year-old? Oh my God. Stop. Oh my God. I just want to give her like a big hug. Like I said, Hidden True Crime, if you see this, like, I just want to give you like the biggest hug ever, because you don't deserve this. You, your child, your husband, your family, you don't deserve this. You really don't. Oh my God. Oh, is it not playing? Oh, there it goes.
I wanted to keep this private. I wanted to keep my pain and the bullying and the abuse and the harassment and the defamation and the pain that I have been dealing with behind the scenes for months. I wanted to keep it private. Not live stream to millions of people watching Law and Crime. And so, if Law and Crime thinks that my family's pain and emotional turmoil is worthy to be on their channel, that they're going to be pool, which means they can share it to all media platforms. This is just for everybody. Then I'm going to take back my narrative. And I'm going to own my narrative. And I'm going to tell you everything tonight. We're going to go through every filing. We're going to go through a lot. So get ready. My hand has been forced. I am very uncomfortable sitting here. But the reason and where I have found my bravery to do this is really, again, for my little boy. Do you want to know a wrath of a mother? Here I am. Okay. And so we're going to begin. I need to collect my thoughts. I know what's next, but really quickly, I have my producer Grayson here with me, helping me. Let me just ask you, it's going to be a long live, so sit in. I might need a bathroom break at some point. I haven't been able to eat. I'm not eating. So I have root beer here for sugar high. I have my water. Really quickly, Grayson, do we want to start with what a civil stalking injunction is in Utah or before? Okay. So let me share with everyone now. Do you have that? Hold up. This is going to be a really raw live. Get ready. So let's just go over stalking in Utah.
Yeah, I really need to see this more into I really need to see more offline, just because I don't want to get the copyright strike. But if, like I said, if she sees this and she's not okay with me like reacting to it, I will 100% delete this whole stream for her. I respect her. It sucks how she's going through this, and she wanted to keep it really, really private, and yet for nosy people who don't know how to stay in their own fucking business, wanted to go and be like, I'm going to go and tell everybody, the whole world, I'm going to go show this person. For them to do that, that's wrong of you. Shame on you. Because why are you spilling business? So why are you spilling what's going on? Why are you spilling that for? Like, for what? What are you trying to gain out of this? You trying to gain like attention, money? Like, what do you like? I'm going to see this offline because I just want to know more of what sorry, I can't read this out loud. It's my messages. I need to see this offline, and I'm putting this out there for anybody who watches me, who's subscribed to me. If I'm gonna put this to the side because I need to watch this after. But if you're subscribed to me, you come across my live, whatever, you're a troll, and you condone this and you don't feel bad for this woman, fuck you. I I don't like you. You can unsubscribe from me. You can block me. You can dislike my channel. You can talk shit about me. I don't care. I'll match your energies. I'm a Texas girl. The one thing you don't do is mess with a Texas girl and try to come at me and be like, but Des, you need to see it like this. She's a horrible person. She did this. She did that. I don't even know the person, okay? I don't even know who Lauren Hidden True Crime is, but from seeing her, she looks like a sweet, beautiful woman who didn't want this to come out. She's protecting her peace. First of all, she's got an 8-year-old little kid. She's protecting her kid's mental health. She's protecting her kid. Not only that, she's protecting herself and her family. Okay, I see why she's, now she's in mama bear mode right now, and I see why she's in mama bear mode. She has to protect her family. She's got to protect her village. But like I said, if you condone that, you like that, whatever, you can unsubscribe from me, block me, go and talk about me on Discord, Reddit. I don't care. You're not doing nothing to me. You're just feeding me new subscribers. I mean, people are gonna come up on here and be like, who's this person you're talking about? One thing's for sure, I'm a Taurus. I'm a Texas person. One thing you don't do is mess with the Taurus, because a Taurus is gonna match your energy even higher. So I mean, yeah, I don't like bullying. I don't like stalking. I don't like doxing. I don't like none of that. Because before we had the internet, we never used to dox anybody. We never used to harass anybody. If you didn't like someone, you go tell them to your face. I'm old school. If I don't like you, you don't like me, come say it to my face. Okay, if you can't say it to my face, that shows me you don't have the guts to come and tell me to my face. That shows me what kind of a person you are. And for somebody to be harassing and stalking this person, it shows me that you're a low life centered, disgusting, belittled person who can't tell this wonderful, beautiful lady, like, hey, I don't like you, plain and simple, and move on with your life. You're metiche. You like to be, I'm speaking Spanish now, okay, my Latina is gonna come out. You're metiche. You like to be in the drama. You like to feed on, and just like you just like to feed on and just throw drama and be in the drama. You are the drama, first of all. So, I mean, my heart and prayers and condolences go out to this. What's her name? What was her name again? Lauren, right? Lauren. Yeah, my heart and prayers go out to Lauren. I'm so sorry that you had to do this 9-hour live stream. Knowing that you wanted this to be private, it sucks that there is people out there who are chismosos, chismosas, the metiches. Just call them a metiche, because that's what they are. It sucks that there's many metiches out there who like to involve themselves in drama, or like involve themselves in something that doesn't even involve them. If you are the friend, if you were the one that went and said all the business and stuff, shame on you, because who are you to be spreading out people's business for? If someone were to spread your business out, you wouldn't like it. You probably go cry wolf. Like, I mean, come fucking on, bro. Like, this is 2025 and grown adults are bullying and harassing other grown adults. Like, if you wanted the high school drama, you should have just stayed in high school. It shows me you're a high school little bitch. Like, that's it. Like, I mean, excuse my language, but this really pissed me off, because I mean, for what reason though? Like, what is the reason for you to even do that to somebody? Like, she seems like a sweet woman. Like, why? Like, I mean, looking at her channel, to me it seems like she does amazing true crime. I have it pulled up on my phone. Hold on. Lauren, oh, I can't even say that last name. Lauren Matthias? Is that how you say it? Mathis? Hidden True Crime, yes. Yeah, Hidden True Crime. Yeah, I mean, looking at her channel, she does a lot of true crime. She does amazing true crime. Oh my god, she's got a lot of viewers. I subscribe to her. You guys should go to subscribe to her. You guys go give her some peace, love, hugs. Be nice to one another. Be kind to one another. She's done lives I don't even know, like cases I didn't even know existed. I'm definitely going to be binge watching her tonight, because I want to know what happened. First of all, I'm going to finish the live stream we were watching. I want to know what happened. I'm going to take a look at all her like live streams, because she's really beautiful, by the way. She's very beautiful. Join. Oh, she has this. You can join her channel like a subscribe mode. Girl, best believe I'm gonna get a membership for her too. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at her channel. I'm gonna put her channel in the description. But I mean, if she sees this and she does not want me to talk about it, girlfriend, let me know. I'll delete the stream. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'll simply delete the whole stream for you. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna yell at you. Even though we talked about Ellen Greenberg in the beginning, I'll delete it and start a brand new stream. I'll do that for her. But definitely I'll put her channel in the description box. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. But I'm sending nothing but prayers, love, hugs, everything to her and her family. I hate how this is happening to her. And this happens everywhere. I mean, this happened a year ago in another channel that we follow. I don't want to say the name because I don't know if that person wants me to say it. But if you know, if you know, you know, but if you don't know, then oh well. But this happened a year ago? Yeah, with another friend of mine who experienced doxing, who experienced all this stuff because of one person. They didn't know that specific person's, background. If you know who I'm talking about, yeah. It sucks that there's people out there who will dox, harass you, stalk you, do whatever it takes. For what though? Like what's the end? What are you trying to do? Like what's your point in doing all this for? Like, what's your end goal? That's what I want to know. I mean, I've Googled it because when I did the Aubrey White case, I've always wanted to wonder, why do people stalk and harass and dox people? Why do they bully? I mean, I came up with a bunch of results, but the main one is because they bully, is because they don't love themselves. So they go and hate on other people to make themselves feel better. Another reason was that they dislike the person, but they don't know how to tell that person they dislike them. So they go and bully them, harass them, whatever the case may be. But there is help out there. There is help out there for bullies. There's help out there for anybody in the world. But excuse me, here in my little true crime section, in my little true crime community, I don't condone bullying. I don't condone harassing, doxing. I don't like that. I don't get why people do that. It's disgusting. It's wrong. First of all, it's illegal, I think, to dox people as well. I think defamation, if you go and spread misinformation, you get fined or you go to prison. But yeah, I don't like that. I don't condone that. If you stumble upon this live and you're like, but Des, you got to see it in this point of view, blah blah blah. Argue with your mama. Go talk to the grass, okay? I don't want to hear your point of view for me to be like, oh really? That's why the person's stalking her and harassing her. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay, I don't. Okay, from the get-go, just hearing all this, whoever that person that was a metiche and went and just, yapped away, that's a red flag for me, from me to you, because it shows me what kind of a person you are. You used to be able to talk to someone if you had a disagreement, understand each other, and then there's this stuff where it goes too far. Exactly. Even at that, some cuckoos out there in the world, there's a lot of cuckoos out there who are roaming the streets. No, even if they take it too far as harassing and stalking you, they get to the point where they hate your guts so much they don't want you in this world, so they try to delete you. You know what I mean? Without saying it, without YouTube striking me, they try to delete you from this world. And it's sad and it sucks because, there's cuckoos, there's people there's metiches who are like that out there. That's our word for them. For the chismos and chismosos, we're gonna start calling them metiches. But I mean, if you don't like the person, just hit them up. Be like, yo, I don't like you. Okay, and just tell them why you don't like them and move on with your life. I mean, do you not see the beautiful grass outside for you to go and touch after you tell that person I don't like you? Like, hello? Like, there's no need to keep on and making this person feel like shit. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I mean, that is true. We used to be able to go to someone and be like, yo, I don't like you. Okay, let's talk about it. Why you don't like me? Talk about it, whatever. Then you'd be like, you know what? We said what we had to say. This is our goodbye, whatever. See you never. Peace. You out my life, bro. Fist pump, whatever you gotta do, and just walk away. You don't have to see that person, talk to them ever again. You don't have to look at them, breathe the same air, whatever the case may be. But we're in 2025 and adults act like we are in 2025 and adults act like toddlers. And you cannot tell me there's no adult that does not act like a toddler. I've seen it. I've seen adults who act like little kids. Like, bro, come on now. We're all adults here. Act like one. Know you're right from wrong. I know if your mama were to see that you were stalking and harassing somebody, your mama would have probably whooped your ass by now. Like, my mom would have whooped my ass if that was me. Like, but my mom taught me the right way. And I'm a 24-year-old I was gonna say little girl. I'm a 24-year-old woman, and I have the maturity of like what a 50-year-old, how a 50-year-old is supposed to act, and yet there's 50, 60, 50, 40, 30-year-olds who act like they're 16, 18 years old. Really, bro? That shows you what kind of what's going on here. They lack common sense. They lack the right from wrong. Okay, my mom taught me you treat people the way you want to be treated. So if I wanted to be treated in a cool, calm, respectful manner, I have to treat people the same way. No matter if they're disgusting or ugly to me, they can tell me fuck you, they can call me the B word, they can call me the C word, they can spit at me, whatever. I'm still going to stand my ground and be like, you know what? Have a nice day, and I'll walk away. I work in a very heavily customer service industry, and I experience customers on a daily, from the nicest, sweetest old lady to the rudest 30-year-old people who who call me names. Like, I kid you not. They tell me I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that, because I don't listen to them. I don't do their demands. Like, bro. And what do I say? Oh, have a nice day. I hope your day gets better. Whatever the case may be. You know, I don't have to stand. I could be like, you know what? F you. But I don't. I don't. Like I said, I don't. Nope. And if you come in here and you're telling me, you know, but you got to see it from this point of view and this and that, don't even bother telling me anything. Don't even bother hitting me up in my DMs saying like, well, I could see why there's a valid reason why she's getting stalked. No. Nope. If you're for that, if you're for bullying, stalking, harassing, doxing, you can simply get yourself and go stand over there in the corner. Okay, go stand in the corner. I want nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with that. Because here in my little community, we don't do that. We don't condone that. I don't. I'm here for anybody and anybody. My DMs are always open. There's a lot of hate going on in this world, and I feel like we don't need to spread no more hate. We need to spread love and kindness. Because the future generation is going to see us the way we're acting, like imbeciles, like monkeys. And they're going to be like, oh, it's okay for me to bully and do this and do that. It's not okay. It's really not. I don't condone that. It sucks for Lauren to be experiencing this. She does not deserve this. Her child does not deserve this. Her family does not deserve this. She deserves to live a happy life. And it sucks because before I started my channel, I've talked about it in the beginning before, but before I started my channel, I was always told to always be careful because you're always going to run into that one lunatic person who's going to be obsessed with you. You do get, you know, subscribers who become obsessed with you. You do get, you know, those trolls who troll you and then they get pissed off and they start looking more into you because they want to piss you off even more. you do see that, you do experience that. That's why I'm very like careful on what I say and what I do, because you don't want to, you don't, I don't want that. And second of all, I don't have nothing. I mean, I'm an open book. If you want to know anything about me, just let me know. Second of all, I mean, what are you doing this for? Like, what do you want to know about me? Hi, I'm Des. Like, what do you want to know? Like, Jesus. Like, a lot of people have told me that, and I was like, oh, like, I'll just be careful with what I say, whatever. And then I talked to someone, and they're like, yeah, but you got to see it. There's a lot of people out there who will literally not only stalk you, and it's scary to be stalked, because I know a couple of friends who were stalked. Look at, what's her name? We just talked about her last live stream. Kata. Look at Kata. I mean, she was getting, messages. She was being harassed. She felt like she was being stalked. And look at the guy who she met up with. He was stalking people. He was a freaking weirdo. Like, it's scary to be stalked. I've had friends who've been stalked. They said they never wanted to leave the house without a pew pew because they were afraid that person was going to, come after them. It's different from online stalking versus real life stalking. Online stalking, that person lives miles and miles and miles away from you, so they stalk you online with fake accounts. And they say online, it's, I don't want to say this, but this is what people say online, and what a lot of like people from online say it. They say online stalking is less worse than in real life stalking. In real life stalking, yeah, you really got to look over your back. It's scary because, you got a real freaking person, a person you don't even know how they act, looking at you, surveilling, like, just like monitoring you 24/7. And it's scary. And I don't wish that on anybody. I don't want that to happen to anybody, because, like I said, we live in a world with some cuckoos walking around out there. You don't know how that person is. You don't. And you don't know what they're capable of. And when it involves children, woof, that you're in fight or flight mode at that point. So, I mean, it's scary. It's really scary. And like I said, you don't know how that person is and what they're capable of. There's people who will literally try to self-delete somebody, and I kid you not. Like, it's a scary world out there. Look at all the cases we've talked about. It's wild out there. It's a wild world out there. It sucks. What's going on with Lauren? It sucks. It really does suck. I hate that's happening to her and her family. So I gotta answer that in a minute. It sucks. It sucks what's happening to Lauren and her family. I hate that. I really do hate that for them. Like, I want nothing but peace and love for them. And you know what? Whoever the stalker is, I hope they put them behind bars, and the little metiche friends they got too, because I mean they wanted to be metiches and be in it. Throw them as well. I mean, shoot. But yeah, you guys go subscribe to Hidden True Crime, to Lauren. Go give her some love, some hugs, some positivity. But if Lauren, if you see this, let me know, girl. I'll delete the stream. And I'm sending you tons of love and prayers and positivity your way, because I can only imagine how you're feeling right now. Just seeing you and just seeing your live stream you did, and that's only like what, the first 8 minutes. I cried, like, literally off camera, because like, it sucks. It does suck. I'm definitely gonna watch the rest of it. I'll put her information in the description down below. But here in my little community, we mean nothing but love, positivity, whatever. And homegirl, you're welcome in my live stream whenever. If you want to come over here and be like, hey Des, like, I like to get on the live with you. Sure, go ahead. My DMs are always open. Hit me up. My Discord's in my description bio. My email's in there. Anything. I mean, if you want to talk about it, because it is true crime in a way. It is a true crime. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to talk about it. But yeah, I stand with her. I gotta finish the rest of the live stream, but just seeing the first few minutes of it, it sucks how she has to do this because she wanted it to be private. But I see why she's doing it, because she wants to clear her name, first of all, clear what's going on and everything. Let everybody know what's going on and stuff, because, a lot of people like to talk and rumors spread like flies. So here in my little community, we love Hidden True Crime. We love Lauren. We send her our biggest love, prayers, positivity, everything. We love her here. We love you, girl. You're welcome here. Your subscribers are welcome here. Whoever you're welcome here, Lauren. You really are welcome here. But if the little trolls come in here, just know I have the best mods, and the mods will boot them out, and they won't be in here. But I am going to, because I saw something, I am going to fix my moderators. I do need to speak with my moderators. Actually, I have a lot of moderators. But yeah. I don't know what this is. So we went from Ellen Greenberg to Lauren. I do want to. How do I get in contact with Lauren? I do want to I want to give her a hug. Like, I really do. If anybody gets in contact with Lauren, can you let her know? I want to give her like a big hug. I'm sending her like virtual hugs. Oh, that sweet woman. She's very beautiful, by the way. She's a very beautiful woman. But yeah, it sucks. But I mean, I didn't even know this was going on. Shout out to Dawn Marie for telling me. I did not know this was going on. I don't really pay attention to what's going on in the YouTube community and the true crime community, because I'm always busy. I'm always at work. I had family stuff happening, so I was busy with my family stuff. I was watching, Nove for the past 10 hours. That was like literally all my day. I dedicated all my Saturday to him. Like, I didn't even know this was going on. If this happened today, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Or if this happened recently, like, still, I'm still so sorry. And, I think us as creators, as true crime podcasters, we all need to come together and be like, look, we all talk about whatever in our different point of views. We use our platform to talk about true crime. We use our platform to talk about makeup, to talk about personal stuff. There's people that do drama channels. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know why they do drama channels, but they do. There's people out there, and there's people who support them. But I think we all need to come together and be like, look, it's kind of like we're in our own little community, our own little world, right? Outside the world, in the real life, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. Look at all the protesters that are going on. We can agree to disagree, but yet some people don't know how to do that, and they take it too far. I think we all need to come together as creators and be like, look, we need to be there for one another. We need to defend each other. Even though we use our platforms for different topics, we draw the line when it comes to bullying, harassing, doxing, stalking, when it comes to talking about someone's family, someone's kids, someone's personal life, things like that. That's where the line, that's where it stops. All right. We're all adults here. Let's act like adults. Let's come together as adults. Let's spread love and positivity and move on with our lives. You don't have to like the creator. You don't have to like them. You don't have to like me. You can unfollow me, unsubscribe me. I don't care. I'll still send love and peace to you. I will, because I have such a big heart. My mama always taught me to be kind to one another, to treat people how I want to be respected, spread nothing but kindness. I have a big heart. I'm not going to lie. I have the biggest heart ever. I put people before I put myself. And that's a fact. If I have little money, I'll give that person who needs the money before I do myself. Okay? I will literally give someone the shirt off my back. Like, I'm very sweet. I'm very kind. I'm the sweetest person ever. My nickname was Sugar Sweet Des because I was so sweet. Like, I'm the sweetest person ever. Like, you can cuss at me, you can yell at me, you can call me anything you want. I'm still gonna treat you with respect and treat you with kindness and sweetness. Like, I'm that person. I'm so sweet. But push my buttons and piss me off, that's a different story. I have the Taurus tendencies. I'm a Texas girl. I'm from the South. Okay, I'm from the 210. Okay, OB knows it. OB knows how us 210 gals are. Like, I'm very. That side will come out if you really push my buttons to the core. Like, there's no point in even argue with me at that point. So, but I don't really show that side. I don't like to show that side. I like to reason with you, and I like to be kind with you. I like to be positive with you. But yeah, like I said, I've been bullied before. I know how it feels to be bullied. I know how it feels to be not harassed, but I've experienced somewhat of it. And it's, I've always wondered, why do people do that? Like, for what? Like, what's your end goal in this? But yeah, where am I at? An hour? It's like midnight already here. Damn, it's midnight. This went from an Ellen Greenberg to a different topic, but just know, if you made it here to the end mark, that if you or anyone you know is struggling, because I do have to say this, with mental health, 988 Lifeline is out there. They have a 24/7, I think, service phone line. If you want to talk to me about what's going on, your mental health wise, you got problems, issues, someone's harassing you, someone's bullying you, I'm here for you. No matter what, I'm here for anybody. My DMs are literally always open. They are open. And if you feel like Discord is not sending you, like, it's not sending me your messages quicker, email me. And if you feel like that doesn't work, be like, yo, Des, can I have your number, your personal number? Can I talk to you? And I'll give you my number. I mean, I trust my community. I trust my little community that I have. My moderators are there for you. My subscribers, my chatters, everybody here in the little late nights with Des circle is here for you. But like I said, if you condone that stuff, if you condone bullying, harassing, we're not here for you. We are not. We don't condone that here. We don't like that here. But if you are being bullied, harassed, doxxed, and you want to talk to somebody, you don't know what to do, hit us up. Hit me up. I'll be there for you. I'll listen to you. I'll give you resources and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, I have a sweet, beautiful heart for those who deserve it. But if you're a nasty, belittled person, you don't deserve my kindness. You don't deserve none of that, because look what you did to somebody. And you want me to be nice to you and respect you? No, thank you. No, gracias. Nope. But yeah, if Lauren sees this, if anyone from Lauren's live sees this, Lauren is welcome here. We love you, Lauren. We love you. We're here for you if you need anything. We stand by you, girl. We don't like bullying. We don't like doxing. But I get why you had to do the live stream, because Matiches wanted to go and spill the beans to everybody. And, what's that saying? What goes around comes around. Those Matiches are going to regret it. Karma's a big one. But, yeah. It sucks how she's going through this. But we love Lauren. If Lauren needs anything, Lauren could always hit me up. She can come into my live and, we could talk. Anything, girl. We got you here. We got you here. But yeah. What was I going to say? I had a brain fart. Hold on. I'm having a brain fart. My ADHD is kicking in too. I don't know why. What is going on? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Jesus. I'm telling you, when you come into my live stream, it's nothing but raw. Like we get computer problems, we get Des malfunctioning. It's just, but we make it fun here. We're all love and kind here. We're all peace and love here. But yeah, this was a good late nights with Des little stream. I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna go watch the rest of her live. I'm gonna actually, besides that, I gotta watch the Ellen Greenberg docu-series on Hulu. So I'm gonna be up all night. So if you guys want to hit me up and talk about Ellen Greenberg, you want to talk about anything, you want to talk about the color purple, the green, anything, hit me up. I'll be awake. I think OB's live too. I'm gonna go see OB too as well. I'll probably catch replay. I do want to finish seeing the live stream we were just watching. But yeah, I thank you all for being here. You guys are amazing. I love you all. Remember, please spread peace, love, and kindness. Do not be a metiche and spread hateful stuff. Okay, we don't like metiches here. Okay. But yeah, I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. Oh, subscribe to Dawn Marie and go subscribe to Rat House Media. Go subscribe to our favorite Daniel. Go subscribe to him. I need to go watch Danny's live. I've been missing a lot of his lives lately because I've been so busy. But you know, Danny, if you see this, if you made it all the way here, I'm gonna go watch you live, and you need to send me the link because I think my free gifted membership is gonna expire and I need to renew. So, porfis, Danny, can you please send me the link to get my membership back and going because I think it expired already, my free gifted. But yeah, go subscribe. I think. Did I? Hold on. Did I? Is Nightbot gonna work? That's my question. Okay, I didn't make one for Rat House Media. I need to do that. But there's Dawn Marie. Go subscribe to Dawn Marie. There's our lovely OB, my father. I call her my father because I'm in her cult. It's a joke, guys. Okay, you need to go subscribe to her, and you'll see why. We're the Select Board, BORED. We love OB. We love Dawn Marie. We love that's my saying Dawn Marie. We love Rat House Media. We love everybody in here. We love Dean. I haven't heard from Dean. I hope Dean's okay. I hope everybody's okay. I hope the whole rat gang is good. I love you guys so much. You guys are literally the best. I love you all. But we have a long stream tomorrow and I gotta prepare. I gotta go finish watching the live stream. I gotta go watch the Hulu. I gotta watch OB. I gotta watch Danny. So I'll be up all night if you guys want to like hit me up and talk or whatever. Let me know. I'll be awake. But yeah, you guys are the best. Please be kind to one another. Spread some love, joy, and kindness. Don't be a metiche, okay? Don't be going and, you know, thinking, oh, I should go do this for my friend because that's a good thing, and go and like talk about their business to someone else or someone else's business or something. No, don't be a metiche, all right? We need less metiches and more love teaches. That didn't make sense. We need less metiches and we need more kind metiche. Kind people. Why do I want to say metiches again? What is up with me and the word metiche? Like, I feel like it just metiche. I feel like it's just so like I say it so smoothly. Metiche. Or I could say it chicle because that person is such a chicle to their friend and feed into their delusions. Their delulu. Is that how the kids say it nowadays? They're delulu or something? I don't know. My nephew called me a delulu person the other day, and I was like, what the heck is that? Okay, and he's only like 8. Okay. I don't even know what 6'7" is, okay? Some like these kids nowadays invent things that I didn't even know existed, okay? 6'7", the last I heard was 304 in my time. But yeah, anyways, let me get out of here because I need to respond to DMs. I need to do everything. But yeah, you guys are the best. I love you all. Have a great, amazing rest of your Saturday, Sunday morning. I'll be back around 7:30 Central Time. We're going to start early on Ellen Greenberg because, boof, we have a lot. So yeah, you guys are the best. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Mwah. Have a good night. Bye, guys.